Hello and welcome to another update video about Ocean. It's one of the coins that I don't cover that often in videos, but I do send out updates to gold members more frequently, especially if anything changes. It's one of the charts that we identified already many months ago as one of the potential candidates for further substantial price increases. We do see that at the moment. We had a wave 2 or alternatively B wave low in place here in November. Well, not alternatively, actually, I assume it's a B wave low because we're dealing here with a larger diagonal. You can see that here, this is clearly a 3-wave move that happened here between the June lows and the December highs. Okay, an ABC structure in wave A, then a B wave pullback. We are now likely in an impulse in a wave C. This is a 5-wave move. I already mentioned a few weeks ago that we're likely still getting one more high in wave 5 of C of 3. This seems to be unfolding. I'd like it to reach sort of around about 150 to 175 in wave 5 of C of 3. So could still stretch a little bit higher here. First indication that a top is in place would be a break below the 85-cent level, the last swing low here. We are going to take a look at the 1-hour chart as well. Maybe we can identify some previous swing lows there, but for me, that's currently the 5th wave in the C wave. And if we look at Fibonacci extensions, I mean 175, if we look at that, wave 1, wave 2, 175 is sort of the next really key level here that third wave should reach. I mean, maybe even higher, okay? So only when I see evidence for a top in this wave 3, and I still think it should extend higher, but it might only reach sort of 152, should really reach 175. I mean, that's really what I'd like to see. If this really is a third wave, I can always be wrong about that, but if this is a third wave, 175 would be the minimum. Actually, it's just that the subwave structures, they allow for a completion of this move up a little earlier, so it's worth to be on the side of caution. But we don't have any evidence for a top at this stage, and I will add the next support area once we have a top in place, and that would be a support area for wave 4. I can give you a level now, but it's not confirmed yet, so because I can really only lock it down once we have a top, because otherwise I have to move it with the price, right? So at the moment, the standard support region would be between 57 cents and 92. For a wave 4, yeah. So, but 92 would really only be the very shallow wave 4. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Here you can actually see the subwaves that I'm tracking. Wave 1 to the upside here, wave 2 to the downside, which bottomed in January. Then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3. I think that's very clear. It's a very clean 5-wave move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably as a triangle. 5 in wave 3, and then this would be another 4. And now wave 5. Yeah, and we'll see where it takes us. I mean, ideally, looking at the bigger picture, it would be 175 next. That's what I'd really like to see, right? It's just that the subwaves, okay? The subwaves, let me just do that. Which levels we have here? This is a bit shallow. So if we talk about key levels, yeah? The 3, the 4, a key target for the wave 5 is we take the length of waves 1 and 3 together, go to the low of the wave 4, and then the 61.8 extension. I mean, that points to 165. That's one level, so maybe we'll get there. That would be ideal. And I mean, another level or another way to calculate is we take the length of wave A, then we go to the low of wave B, and that gives us basically a target range for wave C. And now it's sort of at 132, but ideally also here it's stretching higher because there is some confluence around 164, 165. And as I said, looking at the bigger picture, 175 is in focus. So yeah, ideally still a little higher. I mean, there is no trade now. I don't think so. You know, from an Elliott wave point of view, from a pullback trader point of view, there is no trade now. I think from a pullback trader point of view, it might make sense to watch in the very near future for a 4th wave pullback. Yeah, and this could be the next pullback entry opportunity. Now, that doesn't mean you have to wait for that. If you want to get a position, you can get a position. There are many strategies. You don't need to adopt that strategy, but that is for a pullback trader, which I think for most people is the most intelligent way of doing it, because even if we stretch a little higher, the fourth wave should send us back into the current price range, possibly even lower anyway. And then, however, there is likely going to be at least one more high in wave 5, and maybe this is going to extend further anyway. So that's my update about Ocean. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.